So how was day one?
I feel like day one was incredible, man. It was a tiring day. It was hot, humid, a good Florida State day one of fall camp. You know, it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be humid. You're supposed to feel the physical load on your body, and we definitely felt that today. So I'm excited to go take care of my body, get in the cold tub, do whatever I need to do to get ready and come back to attack the grass tomorrow.
You guys have to do the cold tub? Is that mandatory?
It's not mandatory, but it should be. I mean, I feel like it adds a couple years to the back end of your career. I heard Travis Kelce say that, so ever since then I took it and ran with it.
Maury said you can do all the conditioning you want, but football condition out here is
Right.
different.
I feel like Coach Storms does an incredible job throughout the summer trying to get us into football shape, but even he tells us too, there's only one way to really get in true football shape, and that's by playing football. So he does a great job throughout the summer, but granted to what you said, there's only really one way to get in football shape, and that's actively running routes, blocking people, going down the field, running back. There's only one way to do that, and that's by doing that.
How do you think the team handled it? It got pretty hot out here really quickly.
I mean,
How do you think the team overall handled it?
Coach Norvell's standard is excellent, so you don't really have a choice. You have to practice hard. If you're not practicing hard, you won't last long on this team. But I mean, obviously there's different levels to that, and as guys progress into the program, they learn more and more how to push themselves past that threshold. But we only have one speed, and it's fast. Even if it's a walkthrough, it's a full speed walkthrough, if that makes sense. Like, he only has one tempo, so I feel like guys acclimated well.
Cameron, somebody may have already asked you this question, but you guys had a regular all season, winter conditioning, spring, full summer all season. How do you think that helped you specifically as an individual player and the team?
Well, from an individual perspective, I just saw my body grow tremendously. I think I went from 238 pounds, so I walk around about 245 right now. I'm listed at 242 on the roster, so that's just having that full summer and full spring with Coach Storms made an incredible difference on my game. I feel more powerful. I feel a little bit heavier, but also I walk around kind of light, if that still makes sense. I still feel like I'm able to get down the field and stretch the middle of the field and be that deep vertical threat down the middle, but also very aggressive at the point of attack and strong at the point of attack because of the weight I was able to put on through Coach Storms' offseason program, as well as the wing capacity too. Obviously, you still got to get into football shape, but Coach Storms does an incredible job throughout the offseason.
And you talked about the physical aspect of having all this time. What about the mental? Last year at this time, you guys had all the perks and stuff and all that. What is it like now to have a regular spring, relatively regular spring in the summer? How's like the mentality of yourself and the team different?
Well, even on top of the spring, just finally being at the university and getting the same offensive coordinator 2 years in a row, the same offense 2 years in a row, same terminology, same verbiage. That can take you so much further in your game. Just being able to know that you're going to be running the same exact plays that you ran last year, but the only thing that's going to be different is you're going to be better at running those plays. And Coach Dillingham showed us a cut-up yesterday of some mistakes that happened during the season, and us running that same play during the spring with a completely different result because everybody was assignment sound and everybody was doing their job. So just being in the same offense for term after term, it's very, very beneficial. So I just think that being in the same offense just helped us go over the hump.
And I forgot, you haven't had that since high school, since continuity on offense.
Since high school. Actually, it's kind of funny. Since my freshman year of high school, I've never had the same offensive coordinator or same offense for 2 seasons in a row. This is the first time, so I'm excited for that part of my game just to grow, and just from a whole offense perspective as well.
With that in mind, between the continuity on offense, the condition you guys got, how did that impact day one here?
Oh, I feel like day one was incredible just because we saw different guys flying around and making plays. Now, the practice is split into 2 practices. I don't know if you guys knew that, but so we still get to see some of the young guys come out here and just put on the show as well. But as far as the A practice, I feel like we had an incredible day. Just guys flying around, different people making plays, offense and defense. I feel like we played great team football today. Oh, that's a blooper. We're going to have to cut that out. No, but I just feel like we had a good day today overall. Yeah, just a lot of continuity on offense, a lot of continuity on defense, and I'm excited to just progress into fall camp.
To kind of piggyback on that, you've come together as a team going through things like off season. Do you sense a different cohesiveness with this team than you did last year?
Oh, I was talking to Coach Thompson about that a couple weeks ago. I think throughout my 4 years at Florida State that this is the most cohesive and tight that the locker room has been since I've been here. There's not a lot of cliques. There's really no cliques in the locker room. Everybody, especially speaking from an individual perspective, I feel like I have a relationship with every single guy in the locker room, being that I've been here for so long. I'm one of the oldest guys on the team now. So I just feel like, just from an overall cohesive perspective, we really got a great team right now. We got a good brotherhood, and I feel like we're going to progress into that even more. So I'm excited to where we're going to take that in regards to that.
What was it like having Jordan Wilson out there look pretty much full go today, and how do you think you two can kind of complement each other?
I'm so happy Jordan Wilson is on the field because he's a guy that has to play this year. He's going to play. Everybody knows he's going to play. So that means a lot of 12 personnel, a lot more opportunities for both of us to be on the field at the same time, just exploiting the defense. And when you have two tight ends that can really go and really play, that just it exposes the defense's weaknesses because they have an extra gap to defend on defense, as well as if you got two guys that can stretch the field down the middle of the field, it really creates vulnerabilities for the defense. So I'm excited for Jordan, and not to mention we have a great relationship since he's been here. As soon as he got here, he was one of those guys that just wanted to be a part of the program. He wasn't an individual. He didn't want to come in and try to do it his way. He came in and flew in formation with everybody. He doesn't create bad energy in the locker room. I'm excited to have him on our team, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do this season.
Anything else for Cam? Okay.
Thank you guys. See you guys later.